Welcome to the show. Today we have Sagar. Welcome, Sagar. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Abid. Thanks for this warm
So
welcome.
today, as you can see, I'm wearing this India, and the reason behind it is Neeraj Chopra. As Indians, we would like to thank Neeraj Chopra. Thank you for everything. After 100 years, after wait of 100 years, India has finally won a Olympic gold medal, that too in athletics, that too in track and field. As the late Milkha Singh ji said, that मेरी जिंदगी में मैं किरण जी बस एक बार देखना चाहता हूँ कि एक भारतीय लड़का या लड़की ट्रैक एंड फील्ड में मेडल लाए जो मेरा रह गया था वो उनकी लास्ट विश थी एंड आई थिंक टुडे हिज लास्ट विश हैज बीन फुलफिल्ड. Thank you, Neeraj Chopra. The entire nation was emotional. I literally started crying, and the way I recorded that video, only I know that at the time of national anthem, and I think that would be the case would be same for you as well, Sagar.
Yeah, it is surely was a scene for it was a truly magnificent and the as you can see the feel it was like a feel of patriotism that came from within that this man had done it, this man had just nailed it. What we have not witnessed that even we know some people don't know his history as back, but when I heard like when he went to the goal, like most of our habits are like suppose there's a new actress or actor, we just search the name to on the Google, and if that player comes, I did the same thing. I witnessed that he doesn't have this glory to his name. He has many glories and achievements and accolades to his name, which have been done from 2016, which we are not aware of.
Yeah. So I'll be honest. I've been following him. I've continuously watched his performances in the Commonwealth Games as well and Asian Games as well, where he's won gold. And I knew he was a contender. And if you look at his very first throw, above 86 meters, I think that only gave every Indian a hope that we can get the medal. And the second throw actually confirmed it, that of 87 point something. It was wonderful. I think no Indian can express that feeling. Every Indian was so mesmerized with that performance. And I can tell you the confidence that which this man went in to throw the javelin. I was 100% confident that India will definitely get a medal. I was hoping that Vetter fails, and it actually happened. Vetter failed, and the most dangerous opponent that could have caused problem to our ambitions of getting the gold uh, actually couldn't deliver, and Neeraj Chopra delivered it, and India won its first gold in track and field after so many years. Amazing feeling. Now let's talk about the other medalist today. It wouldn't be fair if we don't talk about him. He was one of the prospects of winning gold medal. Couldn't win because of the knee injury, but today won the bronze medal. Bajrang Punia. That too seven. It was 8-0. Yeah, that too 8-0. And
Yeah.
I think the way he fought, he was aggressive. He was determined that he is going to take that medal. Absolutely outstanding performance, quality wrestling, quality. I think it is for the first time in the history that people were watching javelin and wrestling more than a test match going on. So it was definitely a wonderful scene that we can see. What's your take on that and your take on Bajrang Punia's
Yeah,
performance?
actually, when the wrestling contingent arrived, they came in with a strong determination that they will, as you can see, when they arrived, they started winning matches and gave us hopes. As you can see, many just bashed into final. Some via BFA, just like we won a silver medal yesterday or day before. I just don't remember. And apart from that, when they had a clear intention that they are coming here, they will rock it, and they did in their own style. जो देसी अखाड़ा के लोग होते हैं they just proved it by they are the beast in the ring. And
Yeah,
not forget
abs-
one more thing, Abhi, we cannot forget the goal for Miss Aditi Ashok. She also
yeah,
proved as
absolutely,
engraved her.
absolutely. I was coming to that. The way Aditi Ashok, she was at number two spot for a long period of time. I think that break, that rain break, it actually broke the momentum. Otherwise, I think she would have definitely won bronze or silver. It was I was not really well versed with the rules of golf,
Yeah,
but I was continuously trying to understand what's happening. That one shot or that one what were
hole.
they saying? That one hole, yeah.
Yeah,
It was just about that. Well played, well done. I think she is going to be a big contender in Paris.
yeah,
She
maybe.
was ranked 200. If you look at her ranking, she was
Yes,
ranked
yes.
200, and then to come in top four, that's a very big achievement.
But the thing is, she engraved her name in the golfing history of in the Indian Olympics. You can see that. You
Yes,
can witness that.
yes,
And not
definitely.
forget the. I know our Olympic journey has come to an end, but we can say that it was truly mesmerizing and a successful event for us, for the
Yes,
Indian contingent.
it
We
has been.
broke many.
Yes, it
We
has been the
broke many.
most. Yeah, it has been the most medals that India have ever won. Seven
Exact.
medals.
Yeah.
Every
Exactly.
every med- every medal has given Indians hope, and I think we all Indians are very proud of it. Now,
Yes.
Sagar, we have discussed about the Olympics, and we will definitely cover other sports as well on my channel. And I promised it to everyone that I'll cover every sport, not just cricket. Although the name is Cricket Craze with AJ, cricket will definitely be more. The reason is that we are a cricket crazy country and we follow cricket way more than any other sport. But I'll definitely cover other sports, and they deserve it. They've proved it. They've made the nation proud, and I think each and every Indian is proud of every Olympian, all the 126 members of this contingent. Now let's talk about today's test match as well. Uh, I know you wouldn't have seen the test match for a long, long period of time. Even I,
Yeah.
till the medal ceremony, was busy with the javelin and wrestling one. But
Yes. I agree.
but if you see the way we were trying to follow it with CricBuzz and other apps and through them, and then I watched that entire test match till day. So, what's your take on India's bowling? I think Jasprit Bumrah was outstanding. If you look at his bowling, got a fifer, the way he was bowling, and got the way he got Joe Root. Joe Root played a magnificent 100, scored amazingly well. Was definitely it was definitely one of the best knocks in those tough conditions with the lead of 98 runs. So, what's your take on that? First on Joe Root's inning and Jasprit Bumrah's bowling.
Okay, first I will just speak on the India's bowling. India's bowling now comprises of two experienced seamers and two what say just getting the names into the history books. We have seen Mohammad Siraj and Shardul Thakur, their capabilities in the GABA test. They both were there in the attack and they proved themselves in the first innings as well. In the second innings, Joe Root, like what you can say, there's a contention that sometimes when you get a deep break due to a drain break or something like that, as you have already talked due to Aditya Shok losing, there's also a momentum that goes into the play. When sometimes even you also play cricket, I also play cricket, we also know that कभी कभार जब in societies areas we know when ball चली जाती है momentum थोड़ा break हो जाता है you lose some focus like we also witnessed that the Indian contingent lacked little bit of focus, little bit of concentration because at the start they were not getting they're hitting the lines and lengths. But suddenly when the wickets were crumbling and then the sudden when Butler gone out, the wickets started to falling down because Root did not had any other person to anchor his role.
Yeah,
That's where we go.
yeah, the other reason that I feel was the sun was out, and if you look at the conditions, they got little better to bat on. So England were benefited by that. And if you look at towards the end, when India started to bat, I will come to that later on. But when India started to bat, uh, the overcast came in. It was last 3 overs when we could see the sun was out again. But so when the sun was out, it becomes definitely it becomes easy to bat in England, and I think England and Joe Root capitalized it. They batted really well. But I have to point out one thing that people might say Mohammad Siraj was little expensive. But if you look at the way that boy was bowling, if you look at the lines that he was hitting, I think that was fantastic, and I think Mohammad Siraj is someone that India should invest in when it comes to Test cricket. Amazing fast bowler, although had a little off day today. But like if you look at his line and length, that was very good. The way he was bowling to Joe Root. Joe Root is a world class player. If it would have been any other batsman instead of Joe Root, I am sure he would have definitely got that nick off or anything. The way he was bowling. And if you look at other bowlers as well, Shardul Thakur, he's been a magician for India. He's actually India's golden arm. Whenever team needs a wicket, India is in tough situation. Shardul comes in, gets India a wicket. If you look at that wicket that
Of
he
George Butler.
of Josh Butler,
Fantastic.
that
That was amazing.
so the way Shardul has been bowling, Shardul has been really good. Bumrah, as usual, class proved that he is back with that fifer. Almost got an hat trick. Was unlucky that Anderson defended it.
Yeah.
And if you look at the other prospects as well, if you look at Ravindra Jadeja, he was good. And Mohammad Shami had a little off day, was giving runs at 4 runs per over. But still, I think someone like Shami with such experience, he'll produce it in some other game. He's also known for that he bowls well in one innings and he has to have a off day in
Of
this
day. Yeah, exactly.
in the other inning as well. So I think Shamir is going to deliver in the next test match. Now let's talk about India's chances as India's lost KL Rahul and India is on 48, I guess.
Yeah, 56.
So
It's 56 for
fif-
one and
56,
and stumps
yeah,
and
56 for one. And India has lost KL Rahul with Rohit Sharma and Chiteshwar Pujara batting and Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja to come. What do you think? India can chase it. Can India
we need.
chase it? Chase 208 down?
I guess it's 181 runs that need to be required tomorrow in the
Yeah,
last day. Yeah,
it is
181.
around.
No, it's
No,
181.
no,
Let me
no, no.
check.
It's around 150 something. Cannot
Let
be
me.
181.
Yeah, it's 157 runs. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah,
India needs 157 runs because it may be a. So according to me, it's 52 for one in 14 overs. Seeing the conditions tomorrow and the it depends on only in the condition because as you know that uh, sometimes pitch plays and we know how on the overcast condition and all that. You know how Anderson is good in overcast condition. We cannot deny him the fact that he is one of the greatest test bowlers of nowadays because scalping 621 wickets or so is not a easy task, but he has done and he's proved. And what he has done in the first innings, like getting the king out on the golden duck, and that ball was that ball not the person Kohli usually plays. It was not
hmm.
always weak spot as well, but the way that James Anderson lured Kohli to play that shot, that was literally amazing. It apart from that, seeing the conditions and seeing the let's see what's in store if the sun is out and weather is clean. I hope if Rohit Sharma bats long and Pujara plays an answer, it would be an easy task.
I think the first task for tomorrow morning should be is to play the first session out. India should go and play the first session out, try and get 50 runs, 60 runs without giving wicket or maybe just one wicket, so that it becomes easy for someone like Virat and Rishabh Pant, who are actually known to perform in the fourth innings. It will be easier for them to get close to the target. So I think the opener Rohit Sharma and number three Chiteshwar Pujara, they should try and play as many as balls and try and get 50, 60 runs in the first session, and then it will be a the road would be get easier if you look at that comparatively. So thank you, Sagar. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to have you on my show. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Abhi.
I,
Thank you so
I
much.
would like I would like you to address the viewers and your friends, your family members to subscribe to the channel and
Okay.
to subscribe, and share.
Sure. So, hey everyone. So he's my Abhay. He just started his venture with his YouTubing skills. I've known him for 1 year. he's a not, I would say, a cricket enthusiast particularly, but now he is a sports enthusiast. That means he follows every sports and gives you every detail of it. Most of it I have ever met who follows each and every sport is this guy. So so it would be really nice if you can support his channel. Just like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.